A Charlotte father getting national attention for this incident right here. It was all caught on video. He's accused of attacking the suspect charged in the murder of his son. Emotions clearly very high right there. There were also two other victims who survived the May 2024 shooting, including one who was paralyzed. A Queen City News reporter David Schumann spoke to that victim's mother about the courthouse brawl.
The man on the attack in this video is Shaheem Snipe, and all those punches and kicks are directed at Marion McKnight, who's accused of shooting and killing Shaheem's 16-year-old son, Jamaria Dixon, last year in Charlotte. Talitha Perry says Snipe is a hero.
What Jamaria's dad did, it put smiles on all of our faces.
McKnight's charged with murder in Jamaria's death, but Talitha's son, Nazir, was also shot during the same incident. McKnight's charged with his attempted murder. Nazir was paralyzed from the waist down.
Got shot through his main jugular. He lost his life 2 times. They brought him back.
Talitha says their days are now filled with doctor's appointments, PT, OT, nurse visits.
I relive it every day. I cry every night. I thank God he spared my son's life. But our life is just drastically changed.
Despite the murder charge and prosecutors arguing against it, a judge granted McKnight bond. That led to the encounter with Snipe last week at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. It was before a hearing about revoking McKnight's bond. Prosecutors say he violated the travel and social media conditions the judge set. McKnight went to the hospital after the attack, and the bond hearing will be rescheduled. McKnight's lawyer said in a statement, "This was the most violent assault I've seen in a courthouse in my 22 years as a lawyer. Any parent can sympathize with the intense grief of losing a child, but the violence we saw in court on Thursday was unacceptable."
So you're saying, I mean, this is the guy who is defending the guy who took this kid's life. Guarantee you, I know you're doing your defense thing as a lawyer, but guarantee if that was your son or daughter that life has been taken, you would have did the same thing. You would did the same thing.
He also says the shooting was self-defense. Talitha wants McKnight behind bars, though, as her son continues his recovery.
He wasn't moving at all. He couldn't even talk at a time. So, by grace of God, we're moving in the right direction.
In Charlotte, David Schumann, Queen City News.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was the other report. That was a report from Charlotte where the situation happened. So this man, or I wouldn't call him a man, I call him animal, went ahead and deleted one guy and left the second guy that you see in the report paralyzed from the waist down. And the judge granted this man bail after he was charged with murder and he was charged with attempted deletion. You know what I'm saying? And people, and the lawyer gonna go ahead and say this was the, I'm like, Slim, I know you're trying to make your defendant look good, but at the end of the day, I don't know any parent who, if they see a person that was accused or being put on trial for taking their child's life outside the courtroom, he probably was diddy bopping outside the courtroom like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna beat this. And you see that, you don't think that father didn't do something that most fathers would do if he was put in that situation? Paralyzed child, and she said she had a smile on her face because she knows at the end of the day, that's probably he gets convicted. I always say this, and live in a society where people don't even care about life. You don't care about life. You take the life of a another 16-year-old. He's trying to get everything situated so he can live a normal life. Think like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and post on social media. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Nah, man. Bruh, you fighting for your life. And see, we have to say accused because we can't say he's guilty or not guilty. But if all the evidence points to him, then we know what's going to happen. I think the reason why the judge gave him bail, I don't know why, but the only thing I could probably think of is that there's a lack of evidence. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. But at the end of the day, this man, if you're being put on trial for murder, you should not get bail. It ain't like you was in a car, you hit some, it was assault, or if it was something like, you stealing something, or something like, attempted robbery or something like that. You took another man's life. You took another boy's life. And you almost took the life of another boy. He should not be out there. And I'm glad his father did that. I mean, knock his snot box off. I don't know, man. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Jay here with another video. Make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, folks, I'm out.